mistakes happen, and you never know. Maybe somebody would see this and see the truth. Maybe someone didn't hear these ahadith, but I advise something. My advice is, don't argue with someone for the sake of argument. يعني the author of the book itself, our Sheikh Daghash, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserve him. Sheikh Daghash, I remember him saying that he used to, like when argue with someone, that they continue discussing and they continue discussing. And then he started just giving the evidence and saying, oh, look, I gave you the evidence. You accept, this is the evidence, this is hada, and he leaves him. And I agree with this, wallahi, because it's a huge waste of time. It's a huge waste of time. And sometimes you think that someone is actually listening, and he might not be listening. He just wants to harm you, or he just wants to argue, or he's just wasting your time. Khalas. And I have, and out of my ignorance, that I have fallen into this more than once, even recently, that it drags on for 1 hour, 2 hours. Sometimes it's even 5 hours. It drags on and on. But you see that the person who's in front of you, he's not really looking for the guidance and looking for. You see that the person in front of you is doing what? Arguing and arguing for the sake of argument. Arguing for the sake of argument. But khalas, there is no need. You want to present the evidence, you present the evidence. Here's the evidence, alhamdulillah, and you can move away. Yani the advice being here is not to waste your time and put it where it is not its proper place. If you see someone is actively seeking the truth, alhamdulillah, and he might listen and so on, you show him the evidence and you move away. This is the evidence. Or you can send him the lecture, say, here are the lessons, watch them, alhamdulillah. You'll find, inshallah, you'll find guidance there. But for it to become fighting and entertainment and this and that, this should not be. This should not be the case, barakallah. That should be fighting and wasting time, and as if it is entertainment, now let's gather and let's argue with one another. This should not be, barakallahu feekum.